So another important aspect to be aware of when you're entering the lifestyle is boundaries. Your own boundaries and respecting those boundaries of others. And that just means knowing what you're okay with, what your partner's okay with, and what other people are okay with. And this can be things such as when it comes to play, same room, different room. When it comes to texting conversations, do those conversations need to be in a group message with everyone involved? Or are sidebar conversations between individuals okay? What about things such as kissing? Is that okay during an act? Or what about things such as kissing another person without having a prior discussion? Say if you're at a party, is it acceptable for you to kiss someone without having your partner's actual a conversation with your partner about that first? Um, all these kind of things fall under boundaries. So it's important to have a good conversation with your partner prior to getting in the lifestyle about what you're okay with yourself and what you're okay with your partner doing. And to be completely open and honest about that. Don't hold back. Don't agree to things just because you think your partner wants you to, but they'll make you uncomfortable. Everyone should be in full mutual agreement and completely comfortable. So never agree to anything you're not comfortable with. Make sure you set those boundaries and everyone sticks to those boundaries. And this is not a one-time conversation. As you get into the lifestyle, you'll have that conversation multiple times. We've been in a lifestyle for a good while, and we still have this conversation on a regular basis. Normally, especially before and after any event, big or small, we'll retouch on this conversation again. And more than likely, your boundaries will evolve as you get in the lifestyle and get more comfortable and get used to things. That's perfectly normal and perfectly okay. It is also important to know other people's boundaries, other couples or individual singles that you're involved with. Know their boundaries, ask their boundaries, ask if they're same room, what they're okay with, what they're not okay with. As far as texting, as far as play, as far as kissing, as far as conversations, ask those things if you don't know, if you're not aware. If you're a single coming into the lifestyle and you're interested in couples, ask those boundaries up front if it's a couple you're talking with and are looking at potential partners. You need to know those boundaries. As someone that is part of a couple, that is my number one complaint about singles is they will come in and just assume things without asking what the boundaries are, and immediately will sometimes cross boundaries without ever asking what those are, and we have to be like, hey, you're crossing a boundary. So don't hesitate to ask people what boundaries are. Boundaries are something that everyone in a lifestyle should have, and it's okay to have that conversation. It's okay to bring that conversation up. So know what your boundaries are and be okay discussing those with other people.